Hey guys, barcode coming at you again with another deck profile. This deck profile is on the new release of Battling Nut Boxers. Used to be Burning Knuckler. Sadly, the name has changed to Battling Boxer. But, however, that doesn't really make a difference to the deck or how it works. Kind of like Evil Swamp Cercian of how it is now Karikian. But I'm glad now because I have two Karikian and the deck just runs amazingly. But anyway, I'm not talking about Evil Swamp. Obviously, I am talking about this deck. Now, this deck, in my opinion, I think it's good. I think it's a nice, fun deck, and it can work. It's got a nice little stall engine, and it can kind of troll your opponent in some ways. It kind of backs him up into a corner, and you just beat him down from that. Kind of like the whole strategy with boxing and things like that. I was never a boxer, but I do know the basics. But anyway, so we got Battling Boxer Switch Hitter. This guy is pretty much when you normal summon him, special summon one Battling Boxer from your graveyard. So just instant Boxer lead yoke. So then we got Battling Boxer Headgeared. This guy's pretty cool. When you play him, you drop a Battling Boxer, so pretty much the only one you want to drop is Counterpunch. But then I got free Spara. Spara is really good in this deck. It doesn't really matter that you can't attack on the first turn because you don't really need that attack when you go using this guy because you're going into lead, obviously. And when you go into lead, it's just kind of like I don't need to attack. I'm just gonna let my opponent do what they want. Then we got two Glassjaw. Glassjaw is purely for the go away, go away. What the fuck? Thank you. Yeah, but Glassjaw is just for the fact of recycling Switch Hitter. It's pretty good in that. I'm only running it at 2, and his name does kind of give away the effect. If he is targeted for an attack, he is dead. And then finally we've got the 2 Counterpunch, and the Counterpunch is cool. So this is just like a general sort of, I guess, kind of like Dark Worlds. You've got your 9 staple Dark Worlds that you need, and then you've got the 9 staple Battling Boxes you need. So anyway, now we're going into just random ass monsters. So we got 2 card Ds, just adds to consistency, obviously. Then we've got 2 Effect Veilers, it adds a bit of stun to the deck. Then we've also got Blaster. This is nice. It's just a nice little beat state that we can get out, and we can get it out very easily. So it's awesome. Also, we can use this side effect if we notice that the opponent is going Ophion. Not that Ophion does hurt this deck, but Ophion can kind of cause a problem just for the factor of that they keep searching. So it just gets inconvenient. So at least we can just discard Blaster with a Counterpunch to pop a card. So it really, if we do draw into Counterpunch, it doesn't exactly make it too dead. Then we have 2 Pot of Duality just for a bit more consistency as well. Rota, the whole deck is pretty much Warriors, so you can search for everything. 2 Forbidden Lance and 3 Forbidden Dress. Dress I feel is more important than Lance, only because of the factor of if they target us with Big Eye and things like that, we're going to regret it. But, Lance still works, but I feel that Dress is a lot better. Then we've got 1 Dark Hole, 1 Heavy Storm, and 1 Monster Reborn. Now, for the trap count, we have 2 Bottomless Trap Hole, the Deadly Duo Solemn Warning and Solemn Judgment. 2 D Prism. This is also good for the mirror match, because obviously in the mirror match, if this thing is to be banished, it cannot detach. Then we have 1 Compulsory, 1 Mirror Force. I feel Mirror Force is good this format. As much as I've started to notice that in the format right now, you can Mirror Force, you can Dark Hole, you can Torrential Tribute, but the opponent is still going to bounce back in their turn. I've noticed that too often from now on, but it's still the fact of a Mirror Force, it still works. So we've got 2 Torrential Tribute and finally Starlight Road. I do not have a side deck because I literally just made this in 5 minutes, but this is the deck I have been running for a while. But I've been using it on Dev Pro, and it does really good. So then we got 3 Battling Boxer Lead Yoke. Then we got 2 Heroic Champion Excalibur. Excalibur, again for the mirror match. If they have a fully powered Yoke, we kind of want to beat over it. 2 Gandiva, I guess for the mirror match as well, because, whoops, they can try and special summon their Sparas, or they can special summon with Switch Hunter, or switch hitter, but at least we can just get rid of it. Then we got one shot master. Shot master plays are good in this deck, and they are possible. So it's always good, just to have a shot master in there. And after all, this guy doesn't exactly say you can only do it once per turn. So you can go as a shot master. One Gaga Cowboy, it's a game finisher. One Abyss Dweller, just for obvious reasons, Mermail. Maystroke, just gives us outs to certain things. I know Ophine doesn't affect this deck, but it's still just an out either way. Black Ship of Corn gives us an out to Zen mains. Not that Zen mains really poses a threat to this deck, but you just gotta have those outs, Then number, you gotta have the Utopias, Utopia and Utopia Ray, you gotta have them. And then finally we got the Stardust Dragon. So yeah, that's pretty much it for now. I'm not making a side deck because I would like to make this deck in real life. And the thing is I literally I could get all of these if I wanted, just apart from the card Ds. But it's just having to get the Forbidden Lance and the dress again. It took me quite a while to get 3 Forbidden Dress, and I already got rid of my lances, and I have to get all these staples again. But anyway, guys, I'm Barcode Pez. Leave your opinions on what you think about the deck, and I will comment. I have done some videos on this in the past, but either way, leave a like, leave a comment, and please subscribe. Thank you for watching.